Welcome to the Ordinary Marathoner Podcast.
Good morning and welcome to the Ordinary Daily version of the Ordinary Marathoner Podcast. My name is Scott. I'll be your host today. It is a little bit of a crazy morning. A lot of different things going on. Stephanie's out of town a couple days, so I'm on baby duty. I actually started this podcast at 6:15 this morning. Had the baby monitor right here. Did about 5 minutes, and guess who woke up? Guess who decided to interject in the podcast? So, I had to go take care of Ellie, and so the emergency has been, not emergency, but the crisis of getting the first Baba, getting changed, getting the whole morning routine done, has been averted for now. and I'm back. It's probably about 8:30, I'm guessing. So really late for the podcast, obviously. You'll notice I didn't do the sign this morning. I'm going to revamp the sign. We're going to get the weight off of there. I think there's no reason to monitor my weight every day. I weigh myself every day. That happens. You guys can know that. If you really wanted to know, I'll let you know. I guess, my mind told me that I was going to be working towards a weight goal as long as I was in training. It was going to be easy to achieve. Not easy, but that it would happen. And then maybe it'd give you guys some motivation. I think that was the impetus behind it, was to give you guys some motivation that you'd see. I podcast every morning. This number kind of goes down. I tell you about my training, and maybe it becomes an inspiration. I don't know. But maybe someone's out there saying, hey, look, that guy's doing it. I could do it too. And obviously with the number kind of hovering around the same level, not really moving, if anything going a little higher at times, it's not doing what it was intended to do. So we're going to take that out. We're just going to count down. I think we're on 102 days today. 102 days to Ironman Lake Placid. So we're going to use that as a countdown. That's a motivational tool in itself. And we're going to get the weight out of there. I will talk about it from time to time. Give you guys some updates how I'm doing, because sometimes it does concern me. But no, it shouldn't concern me every single day. And people pointed that out, and they're right. That wasn't the reason for having it on the sign. The reason was to hopefully see it go down and see it incrementally just sort of slowly gravitate lower. And that wasn't happening. So, I'm going to be personally battling that, and we'll talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it every day. All right. So that's what we're going to do with the sign when the sign comes back, probably tomorrow. Yesterday's training, hit miss, more of a miss, I think. I did lift in the morning, and I did my yoga. So I did a full yoga routine. It was like 50 minutes, on top of the lifting, which, so let me give you like a little step back here. I'll tell you what I was doing. So the first couple of days I lifted twice a week, and it was sort of a full body, bench, arms, shoulders, lunges, squats, core. All right. And I would do that loop twice. And I was just trying to get my body again acclimated to strength training, because you guys know what happens if you don't strength train for a while, and it's been a long time for me, is that when you start, all those muscles tighten up, that you become very inflexible and you sore. And I didn't want that to happen to me when I had all these other things I needed to do. So I took my time with it, did 2 sets. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to strength training 4 or 5 times a week. We're going to start with 4, I think. So one day will be upper body, next day will be lower body. And we'll do that, each of those twice. So my intention is to do, instead of doing 2 sets, 2 rotations through the exercises, I'll do 3. That way you get a little more intensity each body part. And then we're going to roll that into a yoga session after that. So it used to be that maybe the workout took a half an hour, and then I did like a 20-minute yoga. And now it's going to be, the workout will take 20 minutes, and I'll do a full 40 to 45, 50, whatever minute yoga routine that's in there for the day. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, yoga with Adriene. I'm doing it. Sorry, Jen. I know you don't really like her. I don't know why. She's corny, but she gets the job done. And so far, I honestly, I feel like I feel it. And I'm not the kind of person that would be like just blowing smoke about that. it feels at times like it's super low intensity. I think yesterday's workout, like she had us sitting and doing nothing but breathing for like 10 minutes. So like, I'm like sitting there going, all right, when are we going to start doing the workout part? And, I think when you train for endurance events and you're really just focused on the running and the biking and yeah, you don't take time to do things like that. So maybe it's good and that you do sort of kind of relax and take that time. I'm going to just throw that out there. I don't know, but I got to tell you, I'm not an easy convert, but I talked about like how my balance feels and I talk about like things feel a little different. It's not a huge difference, but it's enough to keep me going. So we're going to keep doing the yoga. We're going to go to, the 4 times a week lifting as opposed to 2, splitting it up into upper body, lower body days. I'm going to do core every day. And then, and that's the way we're doing that. So yesterday was kind of like day 2 of that. And then today I might skip it today and I'll tell you why. So, Stephanie's out of town. She left yesterday afternoon, coming back tomorrow night. So I have these days here that are like, it's tough. It's not, I mean, look, I'm a dad. It's things you got to do, right? So it's me and Ellie. I have someone watching her here today, until like 3:00. So I got to get all my stuff done by 3:00. And I think last night I thought, all right, I'll put Ellie down to bed at like 8:30, and then I'll come downstairs and jump on the treadmill with the monitor. I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. And I don't know why. It's like, I don't know if it's like a phobia or like there's something with it. It's like some kind of protectiveness. I feel like I'm not close enough to her to be able to do that. And I don't know if it's something I need to get over or it's just, maybe I shouldn't be working out while I'm on baby duty and I have to watch her, Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. I don't know. I got to kind of find my balance with that. And of course things will get easier. It's not every day that it's just me and Ellie. It's once in a while. Stephanie has to go to New York for work and it's just me and her. So I got to figure it out. All right. And I think right now it's not an emergency to figure out, but I think once we kind of hit this like 100 days and in until the race, I got to get these workouts in. If it requires me hiring a babysitter for a little bit longer so that I can squeeze in a couple hours, that's what's going to have to be. Just right now, I'm not there yet. So that's kind of like the obstacle that I have. And I'm going to have that obstacle today as well. And in fact, I haven't even made up my mind because today was supposed to be a bike day, but I didn't do the run. So I haven't even made my mind today of whether or not I want, because I feel like I haven't done a good run in a while. So I need to get that done too. So I don't know. And then I don't know. I was supposed to lift and do yoga today, but I think I'm going to scrap the lifting. We'll do the lifting Thursday, Friday. Maybe I'll just I'll do the yoga routine today, and then we'll either do the bike or the run. But again, it's 8:30 now. I got stuff to do. I got, the Ordinary Marathon starts next Friday. I got a lot of work to do. I got to write up some letters, some emails, trying to get some stuff just, in line for that. Man, guys, it's hard. It's hard. Oh yeah, and Ironman training and being a dad and all this stuff. So, this is real life, right? This is real life. Imagine if I had a job. Someone said to me the other day, she goes, so yeah, I got laid off in December. I'm still looking. She's like, oh, well, at least you're podcasting, right? So you're making some money. No. Maybe one day we had I got to tell you. So, all right, kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit, but so we had Scott Frassard, who runs Forever Home Running, and I had a call, with a race marketing team. They gave us a bunch of good ideas. We look at the Ordinary Marathon, and look, we know the virtual race space is kind of funny. It's kind of funny because you guys that join, I feel like I almost know all of you. Like 90% of the people that have joined the race, I know who they are. And I love that. It's very personal. It makes it, it shows that you guys support me, and I know you guys, and it's good to have good friends, right? It's good to have good friends. I mean, I have some people I consider good friends that don't join my race, and I'm like, maybe they're not as good of friends as I thought. But anyway, yeah, it's just, it's good to see the roster and see that. I feel like there's a way to expand this thing, and I feel like we do. I honestly feel like this is the best virtual race out there. No lie. Best virtual race out there, period. Between the charity help that we do, between 10 days of running, I mean, you don't get that. You don't get 10 days of running. The community feel that you guys bring with your enthusiasm and your pictures and your sharing your experiences, it's amazing. The raffles, we give out tons of prizes. I mean, we're busy every day giving out stuff. Every day. Not every race does that. And then I thought the video was kind of something I just put together last year on my own. I never did a video before. That was my first video, and it came out great. And people really commented; they really loved it. And I expect to do it again this year. And I think it's just when you think of the total experience that we get for this race, I feel like I don't think that there's a better virtual race out there. And I see, some of these major races now throwing in sort of a virtual option, like New York City Marathon. You can run their virtual race, and I think it was the half marathon. They had a virtual half marathon. You can sign up for their and if you do it, so in other words, if you give them some money this year, and they'll send you a medal, and they'll do whatever, and then you get eligible for next year. So basically, it's like a bribe to get into their actual race next year. We don't do that. We don't do that. We're gonna try to enhance the experience, make it the best experience possible, and we're gonna be there. We're gonna be up front and center, and I love it. I love the race, and I feel like we can bring it to more people. And that's why one of the reasons why we did the live 5K this year. I can't wait for that. I'm looking forward to that, and I know that we're gonna get some late registrations from that as well. And it'll be nice to kind of bring like more of a local flavor. I mean, I think we started out at like a global scale. Like a lot of you guys. We can't like go have coffee. You guys live far away. We can't go have coffee. We can't go meet at the bar for some drinks. It's probably a good thing, actually. Got to be training. But we can't go to the bar for beer and wings. Like we can't do that. So I feel like bringing more local, maybe I should have started at the local level. I don't know. But we didn't have that. Now we're going to have that. So very excited about all the goings on. We have 1 week and like a little over a week, right? A week and 2 days until this race is going to start. And I'm super excited about it. So I still have plenty of room in the race to register. If you're thinking about, if you're on the fence, get moving. I should have turned my phone off today. That's the second time it went off. I don't even know where it is. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up soon anyway. So look, I got 102 days left to Lake Placid. Got 9 days left to Ordinary Marathon. And I'm kind of excited about the whole thing. So hope you guys have a good training day planned. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some work done here. Probably then roll that into the yoga routine and then figure out whether or not I'm going to bike or I'm going to run. Because I need both at this point. Maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll do a little brick workout. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, yeah, by the way, if I come here tomorrow and I tell you that I only did yoga and I did nothing else, you have every right to just never listen to me again. I need to do something. I need to get off the schneid here. But I'm not going to kill myself over it. Just going to try to focus on trying to get my stuff done. Got to get it done, right? So we're going to make today good. Today's going to be a good day. And always remember, every day's an ordinary day. It takes you to make it extraordinary. So get after it, guys.
Remember to like our video and subscribe to our channel.